Ava'S Flava. I'm Ava, and today we're going to make some baked eggplant parmesan. Yummy! So, let me show you how to make it. Or what goes in it, I should say. Okay, so first what you're going to need is 2 eggplants, about 1 pound each. A cup and a half of panko breadcrumbs, a 24-ounce container of pasta or marinara sauce, about 2 cups of grated Parmesan, and a half cup of flour, 3 large eggs, and last but certainly not least, 1 block, 16 ounces whole milk mozzarella, filled in extra cheesy. Okay, so I have my 2 eggplants here that I already rinsed and dried off. And what you're going to want to do is cut off their little, isn't their little cap cute? It looks like a little hat. Okay, we're just going to cut that off. Cut off this end. And then their bottom. And then we're just going to cut it about, we're going to cut like 1/4-inch slices. Okay, so now that I have all my eggplant sliced, isn't eggplant a pretty color too for fingernail polish? See? Fingernail polish and eggplant, please. Okay, so after you slice it and put them on a plate, what we're going to do is take your salt and salt all the tops, and then we're going to put it in a strainer and let them strain for about 30 minutes, and what the salt does is it draws out all their liquid, and that's supposed to be the bitter stuff. Okay, so I salted all my eggplant, put it in the colander. So basically while this is sweating, I'm going to come over here and slice up my cheese. Alright, so the cheese is all shredded, and then what you're gonna wanna do is come over here or preheat your oven to 425, and you're gonna put your cookie sheet / this is pizza stone. I don't know what happened to my cookie sheet. I think the cookie sheet monster ate them. Okay, so you're gonna put these in there. See, this will work just fine. You gotta compromise sometime, okay? Sometime. Alright, stick these in here so they're nice and hot. Alright, so our eggplant has been sitting for about 30 minutes, and if you look really closely, you can see the little beads of water that come out of there. Have you ever sniffed a sweaty eggplant? Okay, so basically all I'm doing here is just going to blot them dry, and if you have kitchen towels, that'll work too. So I'm just going to put all these on here, and okay, so I have half of them on here, and I'm just going to blot them all dry. Okay, so what you're going to want to do to start assembling them is I took one of my hot pans or cookie sheets out of the oven, and we're going to spray it with some olive oil. Okay, so after we do that, we're going to take, I have my flour. You're just going to do an assembly line. And this is what I use, like the basic batter I use for like cheese sticks and chicken. Okay, so you're just going to, I season the flour with salt and pepper, and the same with the eggs that I beat up, and then my panko mixture, which is just a 1/4 teaspoon of salt and pepper, and then I did that cup of Parmesan cheese, and then a little Italian seasoning. So you can season however you want. So I'm going to continue to do this with all of them. Okay, so I'm starting on my next little pan of eggplant, and the other one I just went ahead and set on the oven, not in the oven, okay, because you want to put them in at the same time. So I'm just going to continue and finish up these. Okay, so we're coming up on my last piece, and it helps sometimes if you wet your hands periodically so they're not like this. But, I mean, that can be kind of a pain to go back and forth to the sink. Okay, so anyways, we're going to put the last one on here, and then we're going to spray the tops with some olive oil. I'm washing my fingers, sorry. Okay, hold on, let me dry my fingers. Hold on, here I come. Wait, babe. Okay, so we're going to spray the top, give it a nice little mist. This is going to make it nice and crispy. I'm going to do the same over here. Okay, so, and remember these are hot, so don't go and try to grab it, because that would not be smart. Okay, so we're going to put this one in here. And the other one, and we're going to let this bake for a total of about 30 minutes. Okay, so after 10 minutes, you're going to want to come in here and just rotate the pans. Ooh, see, they're getting crispy already. Okay, so we're just going to rotate them and then let them cook a little bit longer. Okay, so they're nice and ready. Don't turn your oven off. Keep that on because we're going to be throwing them back in there to melt the cheese. Okay, so what you're going to do is put about a cup of sauce in your pan, and then we're going to go ahead and layer these in there, and you can overlap them if you need. Okay, so we're going to do about another cup of sauce over the top of the eggplant. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and sprinkle some of the grated Parmesan on the top. Now this is, you can do as much as you want. You know I love the cheese. Okay, so then we're going to do some Parmesan and then some of our mozzarella. Okay, so here we're basically repeating the process. We're going to put on our last layer of eggplant. Put these down. It's not hot anymore. Forget about it. Gotta jump right in there. Okay, so we got that on there, and then we're going to dollop. I'm just going to dollop a little bit of sauce on each little one because I don't like a lot of sauce on the very top layer because I like it to be crispy still. Okay, so we're on our last layer of cheese. Just going to go ahead and sprinkle this on here. Now, I like to bake the eggplant instead of frying it because eggplant is like a sponge and it really soaks up oil. So when you fry it, you just get like a oily mess. So baking it, look, and it's just as crispy. So we're going to sprinkle this last bit of cheese. And this is also good if you have any vegetarian friends. Everyone has one, okay? And I know sometimes vegetarians can feel lost in what a world seems of meat. Meat everywhere. Okay, so this is perfect if you have a vegetarian friend. I have a few. Okay, so we're going to pop this in the oven for about 20 minutes until the cheese melts, and then it's time to eat. Okay, here it is. Do you hear that? It sounds like crickets. Cheesy crickets. Okay, we're going to let it sit for about 10 minutes, and then I'm going to put it on a plate for you and take a bite. Okay, so here it is, and I put it on a bed of arugula. You can put it on pasta or just eat it by itself. Do whatever you want, okay? No biggie. Doesn't matter. Okay, so I'm going to, and it's better to do it on lettuce too for Chubbo. He's got to lose a little bit of that belly. Okay, so I'm just going to cut into it here and take a bite. It's probably still kind of hot. Get some of that arugula, and also it would be good too if you had some fresh basil to sprinkle it over the top. Would be good. Okay, I'm gonna take a bite. So good. Okay, I hope you guys like this episode, and I hope you try it. And oh, sorry, someone's coming out of my mouth. Try it. Go check out my Ava'S Flava Facebook page. Like it if you do like it. Okay. See you next time.